Gosh, it feels like it's been a while. Hello, hello. Um, it's currently 2:22 a.m. Still recording at ungodly hours. But hi. Um, I miss playing Minecraft. I feel like I've been so busy and preoccupied with things recently. Like, not gonna lie, I've realized how much I like just sitting down to play this game at the end of my day. I've been very I've been studying for a midterm that's been moved multiple times due to certain circumstances within my country, and I don't and I it's very harrowing. It's sad, but like, well, I can't really do much about it other than trying my best in review. It's actually Sunday. Technically it's already Monday, but I'm still it's still Sunday because I haven't gone to sleep. It's March 30th already, so it's been 5 days since I've recorded. Mm, One of my friends told me, or not told me. They asked me like, "Hey, why do you record? Why don't you just record on days that um? Why don't you just record on the actual? Why do you try and get the backlog of your days? And why don't you just record the actual day that you're recording?" And then it kind of made me think, I am just trying to fulfill an arbitrary thing to myself of recording every day. I mean, I kind of like the idea of recording every day, but it's not really it's not really recording every day if I miss days, right? It's not really recording every day if I miss days and I go back to re-record those days. So in the last one, I finally bit the bullet and then told myself, "Hey, if I don't have the time to record, then I won't record." And then if I won't go back to record the previous days because it makes no sense. So thank you for that, friend. Thank you for always being the sensible voice in my head. I feel like I could learn a lot from them. But yeah, so it's kind of been just all I've kind of just been not taking it as rough recently. No pressure to record and stuff. It feels nice. And now that I've actually bitten the bullet and not forced myself to record, it's way easier on me, right? It feels way easier on me to not have to actually try and record every single day. There's no pressure from me anymore to do that. Um Man, I won't even be able to listen to Minecraft music while because I'm gonna be mostly in the Nether today. I'm gonna be building a. That's not the way I'm supposed to go. This way. I'm gonna be building a frog light farm. The plan is to build just build a small frog light farm today. I'll just follow along a tutorial. I'm gonna go get some bones for bone meal for white dye because I want to use white stained glass. I don't want to just use normal glass because I'm extra like that, and I like using nice glass. I think one of these days, probably tomorrow. Well, I actually am still kind of preoccupied with things. I've been doing a lot for school recently, and I've been having to do a lot for school in general. How do you craft it? Is it is it one? Is it like this? Okay, it's like that. I've been having to do a lot for school recently, and it's kind of sucked because it's pulled me away from things that I like doing. But it's fine. It's not that I dislike doing my schoolwork either. It's just been very stressful and very tiring. I've had multiple tiring days recently. Um, I feel like I'm just very. I have felt like I've been very burnt out of academic work, which is a little sad. I'm gonna put the white dye in here. I don't know why. I have felt like I have been very burnt out of academic work. I'll also need some iron. I'm gonna need some iron because I need to make hoppers and rails. Yeah, I need to get powered rails, normal rails, and minecart, and like other things. chain as well. Hold on, I'm looking at the Frogolite farm design right now. So I need 10 stacks of blocks, perfect. Powdered snow, 12 hoppers, 9 carpet, 5 walls, 33 chain, an iron golem. So it is just a good amount of stuff. I need a lot of glass too. I got exactly 10 blocks I got exactly 10 blocks too. Perfect. Oops. Let's go ahead and get one more extra stack just in case. Put these guys in here. 12 hoppers. Let's just get a bunch of iron. I also want to make a... I'm gonna look at this right now to see how it works. Okay, so it's using double chests. So I could probably just use an iron chest. No? Probably, right? Um how many do I need of these? 9 on the bottom, 9 on the top. It's 27. It's 3 times 3 times 3 minus 1, so the center. So it's 26. And then I need 1 core. Perfect. Yeah. I'll put the iron in here. Let me make some hoppers as well. It feels nice to just play Minecraft again. It feels so nice to just play Minecraft again. I've been so tired and I've been so preoccupied. And I also really haven't had much time of privacy. Privacy added again. No, but it's true. I haven't had much privacy recently as well. Still haven't confronted my mother about my room because it just doesn't feel right to do it. Because it's not my house. It's not my house. I have nothing to... It's not my house. I'm technically just living here. It's sad to say, because I feel like I'm just a tenant to my mom, despite being her son. Because to me, that's what it feels like. It feels like I just kind of live here. I mean, I do live here, but you know, I don't feel like a person. That's how do I put this? I don't feel like I have the right to voice my own opinion within this household, despite living here. Because at the end of the day, I am just it's not my house. That's how it's felt. That's how it's been feeling recently, at least. So I haven't really told her about my problems with like privacy, cause well, I'm not in the I'm not in the right to do that. I don't feel like I am. At the end of the day, I do just have to suck it up, be a good son, suck it up, and just keep quiet about it. I want to talk to her about it, cause however, I feel like she's gonna get angry with me if she asks me. I will probably bring it up eventually. I do want to, but I just genuinely feel like she'll just be kind of angry with me, all things considered, because she's never been the type of person, or she's. I just it just feels like she'll do that. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It just feels like that's going to happen. Maybe I'm just worrying for nothing though. Who knows? What I've been doing recently instead of getting mad at that is wait, I need to look at the materials list again. Okay, so I still have to find the basalt delta. Where's the material list? Where's the material list? Show me the material list. Okay. Oh, I haven't gotten my powdered snow yet. I'll get that later. It's fine. Scaffolding. I do have a lot of scaffolding. I need slime balls. Why do I need 16 slime balls? And an ender pearl. Oh, probably I probably need that for the frogs. That's why it has leads as well. Um, hmm, what was I talking about? Yeah, I'll probably bring it up to my mom eventually. It's just not something I feel like I should do right now because I don't feel like I'm in the right to do that. How do you make a chain? I don't feel like I'm the right to complain about how I'm feeling in my personal space because it's not because it's hard to explain. It's just this it just I'm already in debt to her, you know. She already has to put up with me. I need dirt. I have the glass. Oh, I need a pumpkin. I already feel in debt to her anyways. I just it's not something I need it's not something that I need to worry about if it can be solved. You know? What I've been doing more recently instead is instead of getting mad at it at my computer, I try to oh I need walls and slabs too. Instead of getting mad at it at my computer desk, what I try and do instead is I just work on something. Where the heck is my scaffolding? Can I make some? I can probably make some, right? Yeah. I try to work on something else on my laptop upstairs, separate from her, where you know where we're in the common area that we usually sleep. That way, I won't have the risk of accidentally getting mad, and also I'm being productive, and she gets to have her, and I still get to have some bit of privacy because no one's. Well, I'm in the room with my sisters, but like it's fine. Like it's not like I'm doing anything. It's at least I'm spending my time working instead of just lazing around here on my laptop or on my computer, not really playing or just playing games or like. Where's the basalt delta located? It's in this direction. Here it is. Let's go. Let's build it here. First things first. We make the chest. Make all the hot. Now, if I check this, they do all lead in there. Perfect. There we go. This is gonna be following along a tutorial of how to make a farm. Okay, so it's wait. Build out 5 blocks. Okay, so let's get some smooth stone. I've been watching more Minecraft recently. I've been watching a lot of Terraria again recently. I watched the new Chapsticks video. There's an Enderman up here. Hi. I watched the new Chapsticks video. I've been watching a lot of Yardis. Just some pretty known Calamity people. Pretty well known people who play Calamity. Um, I've also been like, I've been reading another. I want to read another romance manga. It's called My Senpai-san Otokonoko. I think it's called. I want to start reading that soon because it seems really cute. Wait, how high do you have to build? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's 3 blocks up. It's it's called My Senpai-san Otokonoko. And I find it I read the first chapter and I haven't gotten around to reading more of it yet because I want to find the good time to read it. It's about a girl, Aoi-san, who confesses to another girl, or quote unquote another quote unquote girl, because it's not a spoiler. In the very first episode, we find out that the person they confess to isn't actually a girl and it's a guy, and then that they like cross-dressing. That's what it's called. That's what it's called. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's what it's called in Japan for cross-dressing. I actually don't know if it's the term for transgender girls or I don't know if it's a term for trans girls or just guys who cross-dress as girls. I don't know. I don't know if it's just a term for that, but it's. I found. I read. I read the first chapter and I watched. I watched a few episodes of the anime as well, because there is an anime 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But a lot of the themes that will go into that are stuff that I have personally experienced myself, and some of the things that they say in that show hit hard. They hit very very hard. Um, so wait, my train of thought can't be finished for some reason. I can't finish my train of thought because I need to like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's just 3, 3, 3, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, that's not hard. Anyways, a lot of the themes that are done within that show, they hit home to someone who was explore their gender identity. I've never gone over this before, but I don't really care. I don't want to say I don't really care how people call me or how people address me, or I go it's a sensitive topic for me, but I kind of just go by any pronouns, and I do like so surprise surprise, I do like cute and girly stuff as well. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I do like cute and girly stuff. It's something that I've always kind of enjoyed. I've always kind of known that I was a bit different when it came to personal interest, because I've never really been the type of person as well to just I've never been the type of guy to just like what guys like. I've always kind of deviated from it. So, I mean, I also I personally, at least, I like to express that side of myself through cosplay. I love cosplaying cute anime girls, and um being able to cosplay definitely was able to bring that side of me out, of like I'm not as shy to express myself in that way. I'm not as shy to like quote unquote girly things. Like I have an insane obsession with Cinnamoroll, the Sanrio character, and it's something that I really 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 like. And that for a while it was very difficult for me to express that I like those kinds of things because I was worried of judgment from my family, my friends. I was worried that if my friends would accept me or not. Um, but it was all just worry in the end. I have a preferred name that my friends call me now. Um, I have a preferred. I have a I have a preferred name that my friends call me. I have people who support me. I have my sister who has been. They don't say it. I don't say it super often to them, but they have been one of the biggest helps in my life to get over this kind of thing, or not really get over, but it's been they've been one of the people who supports me the most um with this part of myself. We don't talk about it too much, but um they very much do support my endeavors to explore my gender and the way I like to express myself. I don't feel as it doesn't feel as difficult anymore to be that way towards other people, or not towards other people, but I guess be that way in general, to be able to express myself in that way. I own a lot of girly clothes as well. I mean, it's not just I like girly things as well. I'm still feel like I don't know where my heart lies. Really, if that's kind of a cheesy way to say it, but I don't know where my heart lies right now. I just kind of do what I like and whatever makes me happy. And so far that has been cute things, whether it be boyish cute, girlish cute. As long as I'm cute, I'm happy. I just like being cute. TLDR. So I just assume you're gonna have to fill this up, and then you have to build an outer perimeter. Get in the pit and place stamp blocks above the hole. Use those blocks to make vertical chains. How are you supposed? The frogs are supposed to be here though, aren't they? Are the frogs not supposed to be here? I'm checking where to get where the frogs are placed. Because if I need frogs in this area, I'll get the frogs first. I told myself I'd make a sorting system for this. Clearly, that didn't happen. I probably should though. Oh yeah, so all the frogs do need to be in here. I'm gonna look at the comments real quick to see if there's any. Okay, so I'll get the frogs in first. Since I can get them in now. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, gender. I have a very good support system who accepts me for who I am. And I have a person who is very close to me, and I have a person who is very close to me, and I only really met them last year. And they have been very. I don't really talk to them much about this, but I did ask them at one point because they are someone who I respect a lot. I respect their opinion a lot, and I want them to know that I want them to know that I respect them, and I want them to be able to respect me and my stuff as well. So I asked them like how they felt about me, like not necessarily being the most like boyish person, or not necessarily uh being more. I don't really like using the word femme or mask. Just being I like being the way I am. I guess that's the best way to put it. How if they don't mind that I am the way that I am, and then they said that that's what a part of being part of me, or part of the reason that they were able to befriend me was that because I was that way, and that, or not that way, but like because I wasn't just some random normal person, that I was also different and unique. Because I met them actually when I had long hair. I don't have long hair anymore. Um, I do want to try having long hair again, but it's kind of a hassle to deal with at the same time. But yeah, I met them at a time in my where I was there very much presenting that way as well. Now I've kind of mellowed out into just like I just want to be cute. Low key, it's not that deep. I literally just want to be cute. Oh, one of the leads fell off. Frick, why? Oh my gosh, so many of them got removed from their lead. No, never mind, just that guy. Come on. Pull them over here. Come up. Nope. I'm gonna make a better staircase. Yeah. Um, so I kind of want to read a romance manga related to that topic as well, because it does kind of hit home for me a lot. The idea of being loved and accepted for the way you are, no matter the way you dress, no matter the way you choose to present yourself. At least it's something that it's a difficult thing that I've always kind of had. Frick, go away, frogs. Uh, there we go. Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, all the frogs are in there now. Anyways, it's a difficult thing that's always been kind of something that's just been weighing on my mind, of something that I need to grasp about myself. Which, it never gets easy. I don't know about other people, but it never gets easy to come out, or it never gets easy to like tell other people about how you are, or like to quote unquote show your true self. And I relate a lot with the struggles of the main character Makoto, with how they present, and like the relationship aspect of that, because I've thought about that as well. Like, oh, what if this one person just wants a normal relationship, or how am I supposed to fall in love with someone? How am I supposed to fall in love with someone when I'm like this? Or would anyone even fall in love with me if I am like this? It's like it's definitely insecurity and all, but it is something you can't just bring up to your partner, or you have to discuss with your partner. Unless, of course, think of it this way: if your partner found like, if you were already presenting that way to your partner from the beginning, temporary blocks go 5 blocks up. 1, 2, 3. T shape with wall blocks. Okay. Wait, hold on. This is difficult. One, two. Okay. If you are already presenting that way to your partner in the first place, you don't have to think about it, because they already know you. But if it's something that, for example, if you weren't quote unquote out of the closet yet, when if you weren't out of the closet when you met your when you Hold on. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay, let's do this. One, two, three. Three vertical chains. If you weren't out of the closet when you met your partner and you had to bring that idea up to them, I saw this. I've always remembered this one Reddit thread where it was like, I don't remember if it was a Twitter thing or a Reddit thing, but it was like, it was saying, I'm gonna mute this YouTube video. I'm just gonna watch what they're doing so I can talk properly and not have to like mute my thoughts while trying to listen to music. You ever just can't talk when you listen to things sometimes? Oh, okay, you need more. Yeah, sometimes I feel that a lot. Like sometimes I try and talk and then something like I physically can't because I'm listening to something or something is playing in the background. Okay, anyways, I saw this one thing where it's like, oh, if your partner suddenly told you were trans and you were you wanted to be the opposite gender, or they wanted to be the opposite gender, would you still love them? And I think, personally speaking, it's perfectly valid if you don't love them anymore, or if you don't feel like you could be. Don't love them is a crazy statement, but if you don't think you could pursue a or a romantic relationship with them anymore, I think that's perfectly valid, because you have to also respect that they got together with you on the preface of understanding that your gender was a certain thing. Now, whether or not people will agree to this is up to their own discretion and their own opinion, but like, if you're a straight man who fell in love with a girl and then that girl suddenly told you that they wanted to be a guy, there's I think you just respect that, and if you don't want to be with them anymore, you also have to respect the fact that, or if you don't want to be with them anymore, you have to respect, or if the person tells you that they don't want to be with you anymore, you also have to respect that fact, because you can't expect that person to have fallen in love with you under a specific pretense. At least that's what I think. Because it doesn't make sense for you to get mad at someone, or it doesn't make sense, the idea of getting mad at people or getting mad at your partner for not wanting to be with you anymore if you suddenly drop something like that on them. Or not mad. Oh shoot! Sorry, Iron Golem. Whoops. Ah, freak. I hope that doesn't affect the farm. He can't hit me anyways, and I'm sure if I'm out of his range, I'll be fine. I need powdered snow here. Okay, now I need to get the powdered snow. Anyways, that's just a thought. That entire thing was just a thought I got from a random Twitter thread. You kind of do have to like respect someone and their preferences. You can't just expect someone to continue to want to stay in a relationship with you if they themselves never saw you a specific way. Or I guess not never saw you specifically. If they only saw this side of you now, like, I understand why someone would not want to not want to pursue the relationship. On the other side, if you already are, if you already are, I feel like if you already are in or like presenting that way, the opposite happens where it's kind of difficult to know if someone wants to if someone genuinely wants to be with you. I know there are people out there who have found love presenting as another gender, and I'm super happy for them. I just sometimes think that maybe that could interfere with relationships. and the way you perceive relationships and how other people perceive relationships with you and how they treat you and all these different factors, because it's not really something you think about too often. Oh, the magma cubes are already spawning on here. Why am I breaking this? That's my only staircase up. Fall in here. Fall inside. Come on. Yes, frog lights. My first frog lights. Okay, the iron golem's I think mad at the magma cube and not at me, so it should be fine. Oh, ow. There we go. Okay, so I need to make a wall. 4 layers. Okay. Okay, so I'll put the slabs first. So it's 2 blocks away. Like this. I think it's like this. Yeah. And then it's 3 blocks away from that, and then... So, wait, go to the corner ones first. Okay, wait, hold on. My brain's not working. So go to the corner ones, and then go 2 out. Do the corner ones first, because these are the harder ones to visualize how to do. There we go. And then... there, and then 1 here. Then 1, 2, 3, 1 here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1 here. 1, 2, 3, 1 here. So that should spawn. Let me toss some magma cream in there. I keep forgetting what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, relationships. I think it's a perfectly valid thing to get to not want to continue a relationship with someone if they came out to you like that. Or if they came out and then like you can't expect someone to want to continue being with you. I think that's just selfish. You can get mad if they like choose not to respect you. But I don't know. A weird thing that I've thought about before. Because I've always kind of I've always also I've always struggled with that thought as well. Like, oh, again, what if I do like someone and they don't know about this side of me? How will they take it if I end up eventually coming out to them? More often than not, they probably already know. From personal experience, more often than not, they probably already know how you are as a person. And they probably already see you a certain way if you've spent enough time with them. So there's usually not much to worry about in that regard, at least. Because if you've already established a relationship with this person, then you know that it's not something that can easily be broken just by you being a different way. The relationship dynamic will change, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's something hard enough where it could end something. And if they don't continue to remain friends with you after that, then that's a good thing. If they choose not to if they don't want to be friends with you even after that, then it's probably a good thing because you most likely dodged the bullet with a human being I don't, who is most likely transphobic or on some level homophobic. I don't want to put labels on everyone though, because it depends on the reason. I just think, I think that way at least. What a depressing topic. Not really depressing. It's interesting, I guess. It's just sensitive to some people. Because I know if you've never read queer media before, yeah, you do view it through a very different lens. I wonder how straight people feel reading queer media. Because it's probably very different for them. I'm curious. I have some straight friends who read like Yaoi and Yuri. But like I mean when I say queer media, I mean more like ones that tackle the aspect of not just like the relationship aspect, because usually Yaoi Yuri stories like some characters, they don't have to go through the struggle. One of the things that I'm thinking about like is Amity from the Owl House. If I'm remembering correctly, and I haven't watched the Owl House in a while, but it was pretty good. It was a really good show. She never struggled with the thought of liking Lutz, or of like Lutz being a girl and liking Lutz that way. She just liked Lutz. So to her, it probably wasn't something big enough where it was a problem. She just liked her, end of story. Though she had more trouble. She had more trouble with the fact that she liked someone who she thought she hated, rather than. Well, I mean, Luz and Amity became friends eventually, and they're really cute. One of my favorite Disney couples in a while. But how do I put this thing? She never struggles with like, oh, I'm actually liking a girl. I'm actually liking a girl as a girl, because I know a lot of people struggle with that. I'll also add the layer of glass, because I know this also spawn proofs for guests. Just do it every 2 blocks. So here, 2 block here. So, and then some queer media is very like really difficult to like. I forgot it. There's one manga I read where it was like, it was about a trans girl who worked at a maid cafe. If anyone remembers what that one is called, it's about a trans girl who worked at a maid cafe, and then the owner, or not the owner, one of the other people who worked at the maid cafe liked that girl, and then that girl had issues with her parents and everything about like her expression, and then her parents got mad at her, and like there was an entire arc where she had to come to terms with that. Yeah, the entire arc where she had to, where not come to terms, she had to talk to her parents, and her parents had to come to realize that, oh, we don't have a son, we have a daughter who is this way. And it's very gut-wrenching to read. It's really difficult thing to read. But it's also very heartwarming if it gets resolved in a cute way. And then sometimes as well, you watch it and then you're like, damn, I wish my experience of coming out was that way. Or damn, I wish it was that easy. Because it really isn't sometimes. Sadly. Another one, oh, Heartstopper is one. I think Heartstopper is one where it tackles, does it really tackle queer media? It's still queer media, but it's also one of those ones where it's pretty good. I think Nick's perspective is very nice because he does kind of struggle to like realize that he likes Charlie at the start. Just looking at what the scaffolding is for. Scaffold up 128 blocks. Glass bridge towards center of the farm. Now AFK will the frog get to work on the frog lights. Got it. Okay. So just go up here. No. There we go. Heartstoppers, I think, and like, what was I talking about? Heartstopper, right? Heartstoppers, I think, is a pretty good. It's also pretty good at representing Nick's struggle, but I think it's not as. It's a very good representation of trying to come out. I think Darcy and Nick, and Tara, and actually, you know, all the queer characters in that show are pretty good. Elle, gosh, Elle, and oh, that's another couple. Elle and what's his name? The boyfriend, the other guy. Elle and oh, I have to Google this now. Elle Heartstopper. Elle and Tao. Elle and Tao are also, in my opinion, pretty good representations of that. I think this should be high enough. Of like, you know, being trans, or yeah, being trans and finding a relationship that way. Lucky for not really lucky for Elle. Good for, like, at least Elle and Tao were friends before Elle transitioned, and Elle also had really good parents who like didn't judge her for it. So it was also pretty easy, I guess. Not really easy. Definitely not easy. It's never easy, but it's not that part of the relationship isn't very explored as much. They kind of just considered Elle a girl at the start of Heartstopper because she already was one. Hey, I built this farm in under an hour. I mean, I did do all the prep. Let me see if it works. I mean, the magma cubes are spawning. I don't think I'm high enough. No, I should probably be high enough. It seems like they're dying. I'm gonna go down there and then get rid of the scaffolding platform and then get rid of the dirt. There you go. There we go. Next up is a gold farm. I have all frog lights. Yippee! Okay, we have frog lights. I forgot this was an achievement. Or an advancement. They're so pretty. I love frog lights. They're such a hassle to get, but they're such a good lighting material. Okay, we have frog lights now. Yippee, okay. No need to worry about that stuff anymore. Now that we have frog lights, we have a good light source. That it's pretty to get. I don't know why I wanted to get frog lights. Oh, because I wanted to make a frog light farm so I could inadvertently also get magma cream. Because technically also a magma cream farm. And the magma cream will help me get the magma cream will let me get magma blocks, and then the magma blocks will let me build the gold farm. So yeah, process. Anyways, that was a day. That was a video. Feels nice to recharge and then just play again for a while. Yeah, that should be it though. Bye bye. Oh, I forgot to stop the recording.